Seller Racing, powered by King Price Xtreme, travelled to the mother city of Cape Town for round 3 of the National Superbike Championship. With a couple of issues to be sorted out after the SWAT Cops event, the team had their work cut out to get back on top.
So we spent a lot of time testing with changing a lot of settings and a lot of, from suspension through to electronics. So we spent a lot of time with the guys from Rapid Bike, the guys from Olin's, and we've basically turned the bike upside down from the last race. I think we definitely found where we had an issue at the last race, and hopefully that's resolved so that we can have a good race today. Yeah.
Qualifying, it was very difficult. Coming here today, well, for this round of the championship, I knew it was going to be difficult with the locals here. The team and I, we seem to have found something in the final session yesterday and in warm-up this morning. And it looks good for the race. I think it'll be a bit of a fight, but we'll be there.
Yeah, we were quickest. We managed to get pole position, but it's really close. This is a track that brings a lot of people together and a lot of local riders who ride all the time. So it's going to be, it's going to be a dogfight for sure.
Race 1, I was a bit nervous for the beginning of the race, obviously being on the second row of the grid for the first time this year. I got a decent launch off the line and then my front wheel lifted, so that held me back, and it was actually pretty much, I stayed fourth, but then going into the first corner, I ran a tighter line and I was able to get rid of 2 people ahead of me, so I dive bombed them, and then I got a mouthful of sand from Kewen. But yeah, after that I just put my head down and I focused, and I saw on my pit board it was +1, +2, +3, and the gap from me and Kewen ahead, he was opening as well, so I thought to myself, let's just, we knew coming here to Cape Town would be difficult, so let's just take the points. It was 20 points in the bag, and yeah, it was good for me. I'm happy with second, and ready for race 2. We've made some changes on the bike, and hopefully it can do better for us, and we can stay stronger up there and fight with Kewen.
So pretty good, we got a good jump off the line and led it straight into turn 1, which was awesome, and ticked off the first 5 laps just leading, but I could hear the other bike's exhaust behind me, so I knew they were close. And then about 5 or so laps in, Hayden Jonas got by me. Hayden and I had a little tussle, which was cool. But I could see during one of the straight stints, David McFadden got next to me, so I knew there was a few bikes in it. It wasn't just one rider. And then, like on the last lap, David McFadden got back past me, and then I made a small mistake. So yeah, ended up second, but it was a good race. It was a fun race. We had a lot of fun. And next time we go for the victory.
As riders that don't enjoy taking second places, the pressure was definitely on to get back to winning ways in race 2.
So race 2 was very, very good for me. Got a great start off the line, and I think I was into P3. Managed to get into P2 by the end of the first lap of the race, and from then I just put my head down, and I learned more in 5 minutes riding behind the locals here than I did the whole weekend, and it helped me a lot, especially after the changes on the bike. I knew where I wanted to make my move all race, so yeah, going down onto the last lap, into the final corner, I went around the outside, and was able to bring home the win.
Yeah, boy, well done.
Shot, bro.
Good shot, boy. Yeah. Excellent.
How was your race?
Yeah, my race was good. I think a lot of hard work, but yeah, managed to get a good start again, same as the first race, and I had very similar feeling on the bike as I had in the first race. So I knew where maybe my shortfalls were, and then where my bike was incredible and better than everyone else's. So I just played to my strengths all race. I knew I had a very good bike in the braking zone, and I rode every single lap like it was the last lap of the race. And,
I saw a few laps down there. The guys, 2 or 3 of them different riders went down up your inside there, and you just went, let go.
Yeah, just let go of the brake every time. Those moments where you go.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
yeah, the bike, it was incredible, and it stayed with me. And honestly, I didn't even know it was the last lap. I was just driving every lap to cross the line first, and yeah, there we got it. It's important.
1 and 1.
1 and 1.
One, baby!